before we get into AFC quarterbacks, let's break down AFC divisions. Let's do our predictions. Who's making the playoffs? And then we'll draft a much more fun AFC quarterback draft. Except for the shitty ending of that NFC one. Where do you want to start this time? Let's go. We'll start East, since it doesn't really matter now. We'll just go East to West again. So AFC East, that's where we'll go. Mike, you can kick it off.
Well, this division is going to be easy because the team who has won it for several years shall win it again. And there's a reason why they'll win it again. And there's a reason why teams miraculously just get better when you have a great quarterback. It's not about your fucking numbers and your Geek Squad stats and all this bullshit. It's about fucking a quarterback that instills belief in a team. And when you got a guy like Josh fucking Allen, you believe every single play. There's certain guys that you watch that are just fucking tough as nails. And Josh Allen's that guy. And Josh Allen and the Bills are going to win that division. And my number 2 in that division is going to be the New England Patriots, who I think are going to be a very decent team this year. Maybe like 9-8, 8-9. I don't think the division's great at all. I think the next 2 through 4 can go any which direction. I think it'll be 9-8, 8-9, 7-10. All 3 of them teams somewhere around there. Because the Jets ain't shit. I don't give a fuck how much you love Justin Fields. I think they're gonna be. I think Justin Fields gonna be fun for fantasy. I don't think it's gonna be fun for winning a ton of games. They might win, 7, 8, 9 games, but I don't think another playoff team comes out of that division. I think it'll be Josh Allen and the Bills, and that's it.
So do you have the Dolphins in last place?
I guess. I'll probably put the Jets in last place.
Yeah, all 3 of those teams are very comparable for sure.
Yeah.
I think that
in different ways too.
Yeah, I think it's one of those divisions that the 2 through 4 can go anyway. I do agree with you though. I don't think that any one of these teams is going to get a wild card spot. I do also agree with you that New England's going to be much improved. But I don't know that a team in that division wins more than 8 games, other than Buffalo. Obviously, I think Buffalo 12-5, 13-4. Buffalo runs away with it again, as you said. Josh Allen, MVP, shouldn't have been MVP. MVP nonetheless. Good team again.
Should have won the year before, actually.
He should have, and then they should have flopped. That's how they do MVP in all sports. However, I'll give. I'll agree. I'll go New England 2, Jets 3, Miami 4. I think Tua gets hurt. That sucks to say, but I think Tua gets hurt at some point, and then they'll be like a 6-7 win team without him. So, yeah, Bills, Pats, Jets, Dolphins.
Here's what's funny about the division though is like the Jets go 7-10 or 8-9, and solid year for them. They're on the upswing. The Dolphins go 8-9, 7-10, and they're a dumpster fire. The Patriots go 9-8, and everyone's like, "Oh, next year's the year." They're all going to be within 2 wins, and they're all going to have 3 different directions in football. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. What about you, Streets?
Yeah, well, Buffalo probably wins 13 games again. The New England, I would also put them 2 in this, which I do from 4 wins last year. I do think Drake May takes a step up. You could go to the Game Breakers website too, where I ranked all the quarterbacks and find out where Drake May's sitting right now exactly for a cheap plug on the website there. But I do think that they probably come second, but no playoffs for New England. The Jets, I'm going to put them 3rd because they're going to be Justin Fields. You're going to find out, like Mike said, first off, you're probably fine for fantasy, but in real life, you're going to find out you're just not that good. They're probably going to run the football a lot, decent defense, and they'll just get their way to 5, 6, 7 wins playing that kind of way. And then I think Miami is actually going to start selling off. I think Tyreek Hill will be traded by the trade deadline this season.
I think they get better without Tyreek, for the record.
Possible, but I think they're going to sell off more than just Tyreek. I think they'll trade a couple things off.
I think. I think he's made one of the worst decisions in all of life too.
Probably
Yeah,
he did.
dude. Oh my God, such a bad decision, dude. Such a bad decision. Now I
He
remember
could have been a Hall of Famer. Now he'll never sniff it.
Which, if you do for fantasy purposes, Jalen Waddle does seem to be getting the one Rappaport treatment with Tua for as long as he's healthy. The big problem with Jalen Waddle is I've never seen a player in my entire life that you get the questionable to return notification for in all of fantasy football than him. It's like Will Fuller-esque in a sense. If you remember Will Fuller.
Jalen Waddle is a certified DND. For like 2-3 years now. Yeah.
Like I can see a big season if he plays and he stays healthy, but that he just here we go again. Week 1, questionable to return. It'll just be the same roller coaster for good old.
He also
Jalen
has
Waddle.
a great touchdown dance too, the little Waddle thing.
That is true.
It's a great one. It is fantastic. I just got to give him props to that. It's fucking fantastic.
I do like Devon A-Chain. Nice little gadget running back. But they're not doing shit. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't doing shit. They're coming in last place. And I think Mike McDaniels will be an offensive coordinator by next year somewhere else. So
come work with Ben. Come get some things up and get some nerd plays up with Big Ben over here.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Oh man.
But I can see San Fran bringing him back. Like they seem like they'd like to do that stuff. But yeah, otherwise a boring division.
Yeah, pretty lackluster for sure.
We'll move now we'll go AFC South as